Hey everyone, if you're on the fence about whether this Westinghouse 5000-watt dual-fuel inverter generator is actually worth the money, stick around. I'm going to walk you through exactly who this thing is for and why it might be the right pick for your next power outage, tailgate, or camping trip. Link is in the description if you want to check the product details on Amazon. First off, this isn't one of those loud, smoke-belching generators that wakes up the whole neighborhood. Westinghouse says it's super quiet, and after running it a few times in my backyard, I can tell you it's legit. At about 61 decibels under load, it's quieter than a normal conversation. That means you can actually have a conversation while it's running, or run it overnight without the whole block knowing you're prepping for a hurricane. Plus, it's inverter technology, so the power is clean, no weird surges that can fry sensitive electronics like laptops or CPAP machines. Now, the dual-fuel part is a game-changer if you ask me. You can run it on gasoline or propane, which gives you flexibility depending on what's available or what you've got stored. Propane burns cleaner, so less gunk in the engine, and it's easier to store safely. I keep a 20-pound tank on hand for the grill anyway, so tapping into that during an outage is a no-brainer. The switch between fuels is simple, just turn the valve, let the carb purge for a minute, and you're good to go. No extra tools, no fuss. Power-wise, it kicks out 5,000 peak watts and 3,900 running watts. That's enough to run a fridge, a few lights, a fan, and even a window AC unit if you're careful. I ran a 10,000 BTU window unit, a mini fridge, and 3 LED lights for about 6 hours on a single tank of gas. Not too shabby for a portable unit. And because it's parallel capable, you can link 2 of these together if you need even more juice, say, for a bigger RV, or a job site with multiple tools running. The RV-ready TT30R outlet is a nice touch if you're a weekend camper. Plug it straight into your RV and you've got full power for lights, microwave, and even a small space heater if the nights get chilly. The standard 5-20R household outlet is handy for plugging in extension cords to power tools or lights around the house during a blackout. There's also a handy LED data center that shows runtime, voltage, and power output, no more guessing how much fuel you've got left. Fuel efficiency is another win. Westinghouse claims it runs up to 12 hours on a 4-gallon tank at 25% load. In my tests, I got about 10 hours running a fridge and some lights, which is still solid. And since it's inverter-based, it sips fuel compared to older generator models. Less noise, less fuel used, more runtime, it's a win-win. Safety-wise, it's got a built-in CO sensor that'll shut it down if carbon monoxide levels get too high. That's a must-have, especially if you're running it in an enclosed space like a garage or near a tent. I tested it with a CO detector nearby, and it triggered the alarm just as the generator's own sensor kicked in, so the safety features are reliable. Now, it's not perfect. The telescoping handle is convenient, but it's a little flimsy if you're moving it over rough ground. You'll want to lift it or roll it carefully. Also, propane output isn't quite as powerful as gas, so if you're running high-wattage tools, you might notice a slight drop in performance. And while it's quiet for a generator, it's still not silent. If you're in a super quiet campground, your neighbors might hear it. All in all, if you need a reliable, quiet, dual-fuel generator that won't break the bank and can handle most household or RV needs, this Westinghouse model is a solid choice. It's backed by a 3-year warranty and functionally tested before it ships, so you know it's built to last. If this sounds like what you've been looking for, check out the link below and see if it fits your needs.